Drop the beat.
Old Lonnie Lincoln. It's a shame how such an awesome character can be disrespected twice in action figure form. There ain't no neck articulation going on. It's just one little bitty butt plug stuck into his neck. I mean, ridiculous. Plus the limited ab crunch. I mean, what is this? Just to give some precaution, I am not a professional customizer, so I have no idea what I'm doing or talking about. But nonetheless, I'm going to be having fun, so join me. Looking here at G.I. Joe Classified Sergeant Slaughter, his fat neck is the most compatible with Tombstone's, and the ball hinge up top, nice little added bonus. Extra range, baby! Every legend should come with this neck articulation. Venom. I was going to use Duke at first, but his neck is just a little bit too narrow, so I opted for a fatter one, and I have 3 Sergeant Slaughters, so I figured why not. Now, if I could just rip this off... Duke as well also comes with a hinge neck, and I just don't know why G.I. Joe's got away from using this, and they implemented the double barbell neck with no rocker hinge. It was just strange. The double barbell neck just seems to stiffens up the neck, and you lose all the articulation. I don't know. Anyway, on with the necking. You're gonna need a heat gun, not a vibe erater, a heat maker.
Go on and get yourself a bloody knife.
Andre Mel 3000.
Before the decapitation begins, I just want to say that this head is the test run. I really want to use this head. So if I mess up, I'm going to mess up the bad one first. Don't want to ruin that head. But I don't give a shit about this one. Use that heat gun I told you about on Sergeant Slaughter for about 30 seconds. You can pop that neck right off his body. But there's an issue. We don't have anything to attach Tombstone's head to the new neck and the neck to the body. There's no lone testicle I have just lying around. Believe me, I searched through all my figure bins. So I came to the conclusion, I gotta make one. So I just pulled out one of the barbell necks from some random MCU figure, cut off the middle, glued the 2 pieces together, and this is what we're gonna be rocking. It's the exact same size. Well, no, it's not. It's just a little bit bigger. But still, it's gonna work. If this works out, these 2 balls are gonna shove right into his throat, and it's gonna make him have the most articulated neck like he should have had upon the release of the figure. Hopefully. Now, don't be afraid to really get in there. I want you to just cut that throat right in half. But you really do want to take your time with this because you want to be as precise as you can when you start to get closer around that jawline and hairline.
Just whacking off too much at one time may be a bad thing, so take it easy, Captain.
Just want to give you a really awful 360 view of how I'm doing it. Yeah, you see. Just going right to the end of the throat. I guess I should say jawline, trachea type of thing, but yep, just cutting all that little nipple tip off. And you will notice that once you sever the lone scrotum, Toomey's got a hollow head, bro. I thought it was going to be a solid boulder. But getting back on clock, you're going to want to trace along the entire hairline, ear line, and jawline. You want all that neck gone. As I gingerly slice away the last hangnail under his throat, just shaping up all the rough bits. Zooming in for a closer analysis, you can see that the outline is completely there. I've removed every single bit of that neck. It's perfectly just a head cast now. And I did do a little carving off camera so I could get all the little imperfections and do-jabs and hangy-doos. Now where's that neck at? Here it is. Kerplunk. Yep, definitely need to do a little dremeling on the inside to bring that head down. I'm definitely going to have to dremel out more underneath of the jaw and bring the hole a little bit closer to the front of the chin. Quick fitting. Doing a trial run. The head definitely needs to be dremeled out. It needs to slide down in the neck more. Going on speed 5 for most power and best control. The deeper the head sits in the neck, the more it's going to mimic the look of the figure before I chop its throat off. It's not even done and this neck already moves better. Even though Lonnie has a peach neck, this still looks better than the figure was before. Oh, I like where this is going. He can look down at least. Man, it's looking better. Give a little tap, tap, a little brush off, and check it out. This is perfect. That's the perfect height the head should be on the neck. This is looking beautiful. Oh, yeah. 100%. It kind of pops his jaw a little bit, but still. No, my baby. Shit. Just trying to figure out where I was going to start this cutout at. I was having literally a panic attack inside. My heart rate was like at 100 RPM. But for the Thundercats, I had to press on with the decapitation. And by pressing on, I went ahead and skipped the whole dremeling process for this head. And now it fits perfect, just like the first head. I can't believe that it actually worked out. And this is my first time doing something like this. Bro. Straight into your face. Here are the paints you're going to need. Pause if necessary.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Smooth sandpaper. Rough sandpaper. Push that neck peg back. Hit it up with the 2000 grit, then the 600. Move the neck peg forward. Rinse and repeat. And you should get something looking about like this. Smooth is all you're looking for. Just smooth. You don't want that paint rubbing off when you move that hinge up and down. Because we're painting this thing next. Clearly. I'm doing the darker gray for the base because I will be adding lighter highlights on top of this to give a little depth and tone, trying to match the face as much as possible. But I definitely messed up by not continuing the same brush strokes the entire way. I started doing some stabbing techniques and whatnot. I didn't like how the ultimate thing turned out. I would do it differently next time. But 2 coats of this gray is all I did. For being partially colorblind, I think I really nailed the color likeness. I did use gray just to accent the esophagus as well. Man, I think this just... pat on my back. Round of applause.